Hello, welcome my ball-bearded friends. Today the review of Musk Ismael, a perfume roller by NABIL. I wanted to know more about perfume rollers, perfume oil, and I came across the brand of NABIL, and then I came across Musk Ismael, and that's the whole reason why I bought this one. So let's explain first what Ismael is, Ishmael, or however you want to pronounce it. Well, you have, of course, the biblical and the Torah story, or even Quran story of Abraham. You know, the patriarch of the big three of the big faiths. Abraham married Sarah. She couldn't get any children, so she gave him her mate Hagar to marry, to have an ongoing blood lineage, and Hagar birthed Ishmael, which became an important person, of course, in Islam. Later on, after interference of God, Sarah birthed a son called Isaac, who became a patriarch of Judaism and the Christians. Sarah later on made Abraham banish Hagar and Ishmael, and this in a way is the split between Judaism and Christianity on the one side, and the Islam on the other side. But it's all from memory, so if I'm wrong, comment down below. But I thought it was very interesting, and that's the whole reason why I bought this one. Going on to the fragrance, this is a perfume roller. I hope the camera picks it up, but it has a little ball on top, and you can put it on skin like this, and you get it on. Roll it on. I will put the new layer on my right hand. I put some on my left hand 2 hours ago for the the dry down of this fragrance. Let's get into it. This is a floral powdery ambery fragrance, officially stated that it's unisex for women and for men. Honestly, I guess it's pretty female leaning. If you like a little bit more flowery, powdery fragrances, try it out. I would say it's pretty interesting to have a roll-on fragrance, and given it's of course an Arabian brand, it's really made to wear in the heat. Currently it's winter right here in the Netherlands. It's pretty cold. It's freezing outside. I'm glad it's not freezing inside at the moment. But I guess the projection will be way better, when it's 30, 40 degrees Celsius than when it's around the zero. It opens up with floral notes and powdery notes. Especially, I get some rosiness in it, some rose, and some other flowers. I really don't know what kind of flowers, and it's really, really powdery, and that's why I believe it's much more female leaning than masculine leaning. After a while, you get in the dry down. You get some benzoin and white musk in the mid, and some caramel in the base. Especially the white musk stays quite a while. The resins of the benzoin I don't pick up too much right now, but the white musk and the caramel makes it an interesting sweet fragrance. Personally, I would like to have some spices in it, but alas, it doesn't have any spices in it, so it's not really a fragrance for me. But if you like these kinds of fragrances, Musk Ismael could be a quite interesting fragrance, I guess. Going on to the longevity, silage, and the projection. Longevity, like normal, I guess. Around 7-8 hours, something like that. You know, nothing out of the ordinary. Perhaps more 6-7. Silage. Fragrantica stated that it's moderate to intimate. I would say it's way more intimate. It is really not projecting at all in my experience. It really becomes quite right away a skin scent. In the beginning it projects a little bit more than in a dry down, but really not that much. It's really not a heavy projecting scent, and it's quite hard to notice, to be honest. So I would say it's much more of a cuddle scent, if you will, or perhaps in real high heat. I couldn't test it, of course, but you know, if you live in a country where it's frequently 40 degrees Celsius, something like that, I can imagine this will be way more potent, if you will. Gender, again, it's all over the place on the internet. It's from really female leaning all the way to masculine leaning on the internet. For me personally, I would say it's a real feminine fragrance, and I wouldn't wear it, to be honest. It's just way too flowery. Combined with the caramel, it gets just a real feminine scent to my nose. But of course, your nose could be different, I guess. But again, I expected another kind of fragrance, because it's called Musk Ismael. You know, given the biblical name, the name from the Quran, I guess, and the Torah, of course, I guess it would be much more masculine and heavier, or more substance or something like that, you know, more in your face or something like that. I don't know, but such a soft, powdery, flowery fragrance is not what I really expected at all. So this is the roller again, and this was the review. I have to state the packaging is quite interesting. You know, it has a red top on it. I have a couple more of these rollers I will review in a while. And the dishwasher was off, but apparently it came back to life, I guess. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video or want to see more fragrance reviews, I will put it on screen right now. Have a nice day. Ciao.